Introduction. Welcome to this exploration of one of the most inspiring and enriching aspects of our lives, nature. In a world dominated by technological advancement and urbanization, it's easy to forget the unparalleled beauty and significance of the natural world. Whether you're an adventurer hiking through dense forests, a dreamer stargazing on a clear night, or someone who finds peace in the rhythmic crash of ocean waves, nature has a way of reconnecting us with what truly matters. Today, we're diving deep into the vast and incredible tapestry of nature. We'll uncover its mysteries, celebrate its beauty, explore its impact on our physical and mental well-being, and understand its role in shaping the future of our planet. Grab a cup of tea, find a comfortable spot, and let's embark on this journey through the wonders of nature. The vastness and diversity of nature. Nature is an endless source of inspiration and fascination. Spanning towering mountain ranges, sprawling deserts, vibrant coral reefs, and lush rainforests, the diversity of ecosystems on Earth is staggering. Each biome tells a unique story of survival, adaptation, and interdependence. 1. The majestic mountains. Mountains, often referred to as nature's cathedrals, inspire awe with their towering peaks and rugged beauty. From the Himalayas, with Mount Everest standing as Earth's highest point, to the Alps and the Andes, mountains are home to diverse flora and fauna. These ecosystems provide essential services such as water filtration and act as carbon sinks, playing a critical role in combating climate change. 2. The depths of the oceans. The oceans, covering over 70% of the Earth's surface, are an alien world filled with mystery. Beneath the surface lies a kaleidoscope of life, from the microscopic phytoplankton that generate much of the oxygen we breathe to massive creatures like whales. Coral reefs, often called the rainforests of the sea, are among the most biodiverse ecosystems on the planet. However, they are under threat from climate change and human activities, making their preservation crucial. 3. The serenity of forests. Forests are nature's lungs, absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. They range from tropical rainforests teeming with life to temperate forests where trees change color with the seasons. Forests are not just habitats for animals, they're also vital for human survival. They regulate water cycles, prevent soil erosion, and provide resources like timber and medicinal plants. The healing power of nature. Modern life often disconnects us from the natural world. However, science has proven that immersing ourselves in nature can have profound benefits for our mental and physical health. This is the concept behind practices like forest bathing, Shinrin-yoku, which originated in Japan. 1. Mental well-being. Being in nature reduces stress, anxiety, and depression. Studies show that walking in green spaces lowers cortisol levels, the hormone responsible for stress. The sounds of birdsong, the rustling of leaves, and the gentle flow of water have a calming effect on the mind. 2. Physical health. Nature encourages physical activity, whether it's hiking, swimming, or gardening. Exposure to sunlight boosts vitamin D production, which strengthens bones and supports the immune system. Furthermore, the clean air of natural environments reduces respiratory issues and promotes overall health. 3. Connection and mindfulness. Spending time in nature fosters a sense of connection and mindfulness. Watching a sunset, feeling the texture of tree bark, or listening to the distant call of a loon encourages us to be present in the moment. These experiences help us appreciate life's simple joys and deepen our bond with the earth. Nature as a teacher. The natural world is not only a source of beauty, but also a wise teacher. It offers countless lessons about resilience, adaptability, and coexistence. 1. Resilience. In the face of adversity. Nature demonstrates how life can thrive in the harshest conditions. Consider desert plants like cacti, which store water for survival, or Arctic animals like polar bears, which have adapted to freezing temperatures. These examples remind us that challenges are opportunities for growth. 2. The cycle of life. Nature operates in cycles, seasons change, rivers carve paths, and ecosystems regenerate. These cycles teach us about impermanence and the interconnectedness of all living things. They remind us that every end is a beginning and balance is key to sustaining life. 3. Sustainability and coexistence. Every organism in an ecosystem has a role. Predators maintain balance by controlling prey populations, and plants produce oxygen for animals to breathe. This harmony underscores the importance of coexistence and the delicate balance of ecosystems. The challenges facing nature, as breathtaking as nature is, it's under threat from human activities. Deforestation, pollution, overfishing, and climate change are just a few challenges that jeopardize the planet's ecosystems. 1. Deforestation. Forests are being cleared at an alarming rate for agriculture, logging, and urban development. This not only leads to habitat loss but also accelerates climate change, as trees act as carbon sinks. 2. Pollution. Plastic waste, industrial runoff, and air pollution have devastating effects on wildlife and ecosystems. Marine animals often mistake plastic for food, leading to fatalities, while pollutants in the air contribute to health problems for humans and animals alike. 3. Climate change. Global warming is perhaps the most pressing issue. Rising temperatures lead to melting glaciers, rising sea levels, and extreme weather events. The effects ripple across ecosystems, endangering species and disrupting livelihoods. What we can do to protect nature. While the challenges are significant, there's hope. Each of us has the power to make a difference, no matter how small the action may seem. 1. Support conservation efforts. Donating to organizations focused on conservation, volunteering for cleanup drives, or participating in reforestation projects are impactful ways to protect nature. 2. Adopt sustainable practices. Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Opt for sustainable products, minimize waste, and consider eco-friendly transportation options to lower your carbon footprint. 3. Advocate for policy change. Support policies and initiatives aimed at combating climate change and preserving biodiversity. Raise awareness within your community and encourage others to join the cause. Nature and the future. The future of nature is deeply intertwined with our own. As stewards of the earth, it's our responsibility to ensure that future generations inherit a planet rich in biodiversity and natural beauty. Innovations in technology, such as renewable energy and sustainable agriculture, offer promising solutions to the environmental crisis. By embracing these advancements and maintaining a strong connection to nature, we can work toward a harmonious coexistence with the natural world. Conclusion. Nature is not just a backdrop to our lives, it's the essence of life itself. From the towering peaks of mountains to the mysterious depths of oceans, every corner of the natural world has something to offer. It heals us, teaches us, and inspires us to be better versions of ourselves. Let us not take this incredible gift for granted. Instead, let us celebrate it, protect it, and learn from it. Together, we can ensure that the infinite wonders of nature continue to thrive for generations to come. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Now step outside, breathe in the fresh air, and marvel at the beauty that surrounds you. Nature is waiting to reconnect with you. Herb, the hidden wonders of the natural world. Nature's beauty isn't always apparent at first glance. Beneath the surface, within the soil, or even at the microscopic level, lies an intricate network of processes and organisms that sustain life on Earth. By uncovering these hidden wonders, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and brilliance of the natural world. 1. The marvel of microorganisms. Microorganisms like bacteria, fungi, and algae are the unsung heroes of ecosystems. These tiny life forms play essential roles in nutrient cycling, soil fertility, and even atmospheric regulation. For example, 1. Mycorrhizal fungi form symbiotic relationships with plant roots, enhancing nutrient uptake while receiving carbohydrates in return. 2. Nitrogen-fixing bacteria in soil transform nitrogen gas from the atmosphere into forms that plants can absorb, ensuring that ecosystems remain productive. 2. The secrets of soil. Soil is far more than dirt, it's a living, breathing system that supports terrestrial life. A single handful of healthy soil contains billions of microorganisms, forming a complex web of interactions. Soil acts as a water reservoir, filters pollutants and sequesters carbon, helping to mitigate climate change. 3. The underwater world. Marine ecosystems hold secrets we're only beginning to understand. The bioluminescent creatures of the deep ocean create surreal displays of light in an otherwise pitch-black world. Hydrothermal vents, found in the depths of the ocean, harbor unique life forms that survive in extreme conditions by relying on chemical energy instead of sunlight. Nature's role in human culture. Throughout history, nature has inspired art, literature, and spirituality. Civilizations across the globe have drawn meaning and sustenance from the natural world, embedding it into their myths, traditions, and everyday lives. 1. Nature in mythology and folklore. Many cultures personify natural elements, treating them as deities or spiritual entities. For example, 1. Ancient Greeks revered Gaia, the personification of Earth, as the mother of all life. 2. Native American tribes often honor the natural world through storytelling, with animals and landscapes serving as central figures in their legends. 3. In Hinduism, the Ganges River is considered sacred and embodies the goddess Ganga, symbolizing purification and sustenance. 2. Art and literature. Nature has been a central theme in art and literature for centuries. From the Romantic poets like Wordsworth and Keats, who celebrated the sublime beauty of nature, to the Impressionist painters who captured its fleeting moments, the natural world has been a muse for creativity. 3. Spiritual connections. Many spiritual practices emphasize the importance of connecting with nature. For instance, 1. Buddhism often highlights the impermanence and interconnectedness of all things as reflected in natural cycles. 2. Shamanistic traditions frequently involve rituals in natural settings to commune with spirits and gain insights. Technological innovations inspired by nature. Nature is a master engineer. Over billions of years, life has evolved ingenious solutions to challenges, many of which serve as inspiration for human innovation, through a field known as biomimicry. 1. Architectural marvels. 1. The Eden Project in the UK uses geodesic domes inspired by natural forms like soap bubbles to create sustainable greenhouses. 2. Termite mounds have inspired architects designing energy-efficient buildings, as seen in the Eastgate Center in Zimbabwe. 2. Medical breakthroughs. 1. The discovery of penicillin came from observing mold, revolutionizing medicine. 2. Venom from creatures like snakes and scorpions has been studied for developing treatments for conditions like high blood pressure and chronic pain. 3. Technological advancements. 1. The design of bullet trains was improved by mimicking the beak of a kingfisher, reducing noise and increasing efficiency. 2. Velcro was inspired by the hooks on burdock burrs, illustrating how simple observations in nature can lead to transformative ideas. Nature and the cosmic perspective. The natural world doesn't stop at Earth. The universe itself is an extension of nature, showcasing phenomena that inspire both awe and curiosity. 1. Star formation and galactic beauty. Nebulas, vast clouds of gas and dust, are the birthplaces of stars. These celestial phenomena, such as the pillars of creation in the Eagle Nebula, remind us of the scale and grandeur of the cosmos. 2. The interconnectedness of life. The elements that make up our bodies, carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, were forged in the hearts of stars. This realization underscores the profound connection between life on Earth and the universe beyond. 3. Planetary ecosystems. While Earth remains unique in its ability to support life, the search for life on other planets has expanded our understanding of what ecosystems might look like elsewhere. Mars, Europa, and Titan are among the celestial bodies that scientists believe could harbor microbial life or possess conditions that once supported it. The emotional and philosophical impact of nature. Nature doesn't just feed our bodies, it nourishes our souls. It raises questions about existence, inspires creativity, and instills a sense of wonder. 1. The sublime. Standing at the edge of the Grand Canyon, gazing at the northern lights, or listening to the thunderous roar of Niagara Falls, often evokes a feeling of the sublime, a mix of awe, humility, and appreciation for something far greater than ourselves. 2. Existential reflection. Nature's cycles of life and death prompt us to reflect on our place in the world. The resilience of a tree growing through concrete, or the fragility of a butterfly's wings, speaks to both the strength and ephemerality of life. 3. Gratitude and responsibility. The more we immerse ourselves in nature, the more gratitude we feel for its gifts. This gratitude often transforms into a sense of responsibility to protect and preserve the environment. A call to reconnect with nature in an increasingly digital world. Reconnecting with nature has never been more important. Here are some practical ways to embrace the natural world in your daily life. 1. Start small. 1. Take daily walks in local parks. 2. Plant a garden, even if it's just a few pots on a windowsill. 3. Observe the changing seasons and note the small details, a bird's song, a blooming flower, or the feel of wind on your skin. 2. Explore wild places. 1. Visit national parks or wilderness areas to experience the raw power and beauty of nature. 2. Go camping or stargazing to immerse yourself in natural rhythms far from the distractions of city life. 3. Practice mindful observation. 1. Slow down and truly observe your surroundings. 1. Notice the patterns on a leaf, the texture of moss, or the dance of light on water. The legacy we leave behind. The story of humanity is deeply intertwined with the story of nature. As we move forward, we must decide what legacy we will leave for future generations. Will it be a world of scarcity and degradation, or one of abundance and harmony? Each of us has a role to play in this narrative. By appreciating the wonders of nature, learning from its wisdom, and taking steps to protect it, we can ensure that the earth remains a vibrant and thriving home for all its inhabitants. Final thoughts. Nature is an eternal source of inspiration, healing, and wonder. Its intricate beauty, profound lessons, and essential role in our lives make it a treasure worth cherishing. As you go about your day, remember to look around, breathe deeply, and marvel at the world around you. Nature is not separate from us, it is a part of us, a reminder of where we come from, and a guide to where we should go. Let's protect it, celebrate it, and let it guide us toward a brighter, more harmonious future. America's Ecosystem Resilience, a blueprint for human systems. One of the most profound lessons we can learn from nature is resilience. Ecosystems thrive because of their ability to adapt, self-regulate, and recover from disturbances. By applying these principles to human systems, such as urban planning, agriculture, and technology, we can build a more sustainable future. 1. Diversity as strength in nature. Biodiversity ensures the stability of ecosystems. A variety of species means that if one population falters, others can fill its role. Similarly, in human systems. 1. Agriculture. Crop diversity protects against pests and diseases, reducing the need for chemical interventions. 2. Economics. A diversified economy is more resilient to market shifts and disruptions. 2. Circular systems. Nothing in nature is wasted. Dead plants decompose into nutrients, fueling new growth, and even predators contribute to maintaining the balance of their ecosystems. Human systems can emulate this through 1. Circular economies, designing products to be reused, repaired, or recycled rather than discarded. 2. Waste management, composting organic waste and repurposing industrial byproducts. 3. Adaptation and redundancy. Ecosystems have built-in redundancies, such as multiple pollinators for a single plant species. This ensures that a system can withstand changes or disruptions. In human contexts, redundancy can mean 1. Creating decentralized energy grids to prevent widespread blackouts. 2. Designing systems with backup solutions to handle unexpected challenges. Nature's role in mitigating climate change. As the planet faces unprecedented environmental challenges, nature itself provides some of the most effective tools for combating climate change. 1. Carbon sequestration. Forests, wetlands, and oceans act as natural carbon sinks, absorbing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and mitigating the effects of global warming. Specific initiatives include 1. Reforestation and afforestation, planting trees in degraded or deforested areas to capture carbon and restore ecosystems. 2. Blue carbon projects, protecting and restoring coastal ecosystems like mangroves, salt marshes, and seagrass meadows, which store carbon more efficiently than terrestrial forests. 2. Natural disaster mitigation. Ecosystems provide essential services that protect human communities from natural disasters. 1. Mangroves and coral reefs buffer against storm surges and coastal erosion. 2. Wetlands absorb floodwaters, reducing the impact of heavy rainfall on nearby areas. 3. Nature-based solutions. Nature-inspired strategies are increasingly being used to address climate-related challenges. 1. Green infrastructure. Cities are incorporating green roofs, urban forests, and rain gardens to cool urban areas, reduce flooding, and improve air quality. 2. Regenerative agriculture. Farming practices like no-till farming and agroforestry enhance soil health, increase biodiversity, and capture carbon. The intersection of nature and modern technology. Far from being opposites, nature and technology can complement each other to create innovative solutions for global challenges. 1. Artificial intelligence meets ecology. AI is revolutionizing conservation efforts by enabling 1. Wildlife monitoring. AI-powered cameras and drones can track endangered species, monitor poaching activities, and gather data on animal behavior. 2. Habitat analysis. Machine learning algorithms analyze satellite images to identify deforestation, coral bleaching, and other environmental threats. 3. Predictive models. AI helps forecast climate impacts and design targeted interventions to protect ecosystems. 2. Renewable energy innovations. Nature-inspired technologies are driving advancements in renewable energy. 1. Solar panels, mimicking the efficiency of photosynthesis to improve energy capture. 2. Wind turbine designs, inspired by the wings of birds and the fins of whales for greater efficiency. 3. Wave and tidal energy, harnessing the natural movement of oceans to generate power. 3. Biomaterials and sustainability. Innovative materials, derived from natural processes, are reducing humanity's ecological footprint. 1. Mycelium-based products, using fungal networks to create biodegradable packaging and building materials. 2. Bioplastics, made from renewable resources like algae and cornstarch, offering an alternative to petroleum-based plastics. 3. Self-healing materials, inspired.
The future of wildlife conservation. Wildlife conservation has evolved from reactive efforts to proactive, science-driven approaches aimed at preserving biodiversity in an ever-changing world. 1. Rewilding and ecosystem restoration. Rewilding involves reintroducing native species to ecosystems where they have been lost. This approach not only restores biodiversity, but it also revitalizes ecosystem functions. 1. Wolves in Yellowstone National Park. The reintroduction of wolves transformed the park's ecosystem, controlling elk populations and allowing vegetation to recover. 2. Beavers in the UK. Beavers are being reintroduced to create natural dams that prevent flooding and support diverse wildlife. 2. Conservation genomics. Advances in genetics are offering groundbreaking solutions for preserving species. 1. Gene banks, storing genetic material from endangered species for potential future use. 2. Genetic rescue, enhancing genetic diversity in small populations to improve resilience. 3. De-extinction, efforts to bring back extinct species like the woolly mammoth by combining ancient DNA with modern relatives. 3. Community-led conservation. Local communities are increasingly being recognized as vital partners in conservation efforts. 1. Indigenous knowledge. Indigenous peoples often have centuries of experience managing their local environments sustainably. 2. Ecotourism. Responsible tourism generates income for communities while incentivizing the protection of natural habitats. Nature and mental health. The science of connection. The connection between nature and mental health continues to grow stronger as research highlights the profound impact of natural environments on human well-being. 1. Green prescriptions. Doctors in several countries are now prescribing time in nature as part of treatment plans for conditions like depression, anxiety, and high blood pressure. Spending just 20 to 30 minutes in a green space can significantly reduce stress hormones. 2. Healing gardens. Hospitals and care facilities are incorporating healing gardens to aid patient recovery. These spaces provide 1. Stress reduction, calming environments that lower anxiety and improve focus. 2. Pain management. Nature exposure has been shown to reduce the perception of pain. 3. Social interaction. Encouraging outdoor activities fosters community and reduces feelings of isolation. 3. Digital detox. In nature. In a world dominated by screens and notifications, nature offers an opportunity to unplug. Retreats focused on digital detox provide participants with the chance to reconnect with the natural world, fostering mindfulness and rejuvenation. The spiritual essence of nature. For many, nature is more than a physical space, it's a gateway to spiritual growth and enlightenment. 1. Sacred landscapes. Certain landscapes are considered sacred by various cultures and religions. 1. Mount Kailash in Tibet, revered in Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Bon as a site of divine energy. 2. Uluru in Australia, sacred to the Anangu people, this monolith holds spiritual and cultural significance. 2. Rituals and ceremonies. Nature-based rituals often center around seasonal changes, such as solstice celebrations or harvest festivals. These traditions honor the cycles of the earth and strengthen humanity's connection to the planet. 3. Meditation in nature. Meditating outdoors deepens mindfulness practices. The sights, sounds, and sensations of nature enhance focus and help practitioners feel more grounded and connected. Conclusion: a never-ending journey. The journey through nature is infinite, offering boundless opportunities for exploration, learning, and transformation. Whether we're gazing at the stars, marveling at a butterfly's delicate wings, or walking barefoot on the grass, every moment spent in nature brings us closer to understanding the universe and our place within it. Let us honor and protect this incredible world, not just for ourselves but for all the creatures that call it home. The natural world is a masterpiece, and each of us holds a brush. What kind of future will we paint? Seedling. Nature is the ultimate muse throughout history. Nature has served as a limitless source of inspiration for artists, writers, scientists, and innovators. Its beauty, complexity, and elegance provide not only a wellspring of creativity but also practical solutions for some of humanity's greatest challenges. 1. Art and expression. The natural world has inspired some of the most celebrated works of art, from the landscapes of Claude Monet to the poetry of Emily Dickinson. Nature's influence in the arts can be seen in various forms. 1. Painting and sculpture. the vivid colors of sunsets, the intricate details of leaves, and the dynamic motion of animals have been captured in countless masterpieces. 2. Music, from the serene compositions of Ludwig van Beethoven, who found solace in forests, to the modern rhythms of songs inspired by rain and thunder, nature's sounds and movements shape musical expression. 3. Literature. Writers like Henry David Thoreau and Rachel Carson not only celebrated nature but also called attention to its fragility and the need for its preservation. 2. Scientific curiosity. The mysteries of nature have driven scientific inquiry for centuries. Observing natural phenomena has led to groundbreaking discoveries. 1. Gravity. Isaac Newton's contemplation of a falling apple sparked one of the most profound theories in physics. 2. Natural selection. Charles Darwin's observations of finches on the Galapagos Islands laid the foundation for the theory of evolution. 3. Modern innovation. Nature's designs are inherently efficient, sustainable, and adaptable. By studying these systems, modern innovators have developed. 1. Aerodynamics. The streamlined shape of birds and fish has influenced the design of airplanes, submarines, and even sports equipment. 2. Sustainable building materials. Bamboo, a fast-growing natural resource, is being used to construct eco-friendly structures due to its strength and flexibility. 3. Water collection systems. The Namib desert beetle, which collects water from fog on its back, inspired the development of water harvesting materials in arid regions. Nature and the human psyche. The profound relationship between humans and nature is rooted in our evolutionary history. Long before cities and technology, the natural world was our home, shaping our senses, instincts, and emotions. Reconnecting with nature has a deep psychological impact that goes beyond mere relaxation. 1. Evolutionary roots. Humans evolved in close interaction with natural environments. Our ancestors depended on nature not only for sustenance but also for survival. 1. Natural instincts. Patterns like the fractals found in trees and clouds are inherently calming to the human mind because they reflect the environments where we thrived. 2. Survival skills. The ability to interpret natural signs, such as weather patterns or animal behavior, was crucial for early humans and remains a subconscious connection to our past. 2. The biophilia hypothesis proposed by biologist E.O. Wilson. The biophilia hypothesis suggests that humans have an innate affinity for the natural world. This explains why we are drawn to green spaces, water features, and natural light, even in urban settings. 3. Healing trauma. Nature has been shown to be particularly effective in aiding recovery from trauma. 1. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. Outdoor therapy programs help individuals reconnect with themselves through activities like hiking, camping, and wilderness survival. 2. Childhood development. Exposure to nature during formative years fosters creativity, emotional resilience, and a sense of responsibility toward the environment. Nature in urban environments. As urbanization continues to expand, integrating nature into cities has become a priority for creating healthier, more livable spaces. Urban greening not only beautifies cities but also addresses critical issues like air pollution, climate change, and mental health. 1. Green infrastructure. Innovative urban planning incorporates natural elements to improve city life. 1. Vertical gardens. Walls covered in plants reduce urban heat, improve air quality, and provide habitats for birds and insects. 2. Rooftop gardens. Utilizing unused space for greenery helps lower building temperatures and provides food and recreational areas for residents. 3. Urban forests. Planting trees along streets and in parks reduces the urban heat island effect and improves community well-being. 2. Blue spaces in cities. Water bodies in urban areas, known as blue spaces, enhance both ecological health and human enjoyment. 1. Restored rivers. Cities like Seoul have revitalized urban rivers, transforming neglected spaces into thriving ecosystems. 2. Urban wetlands. These not only provide habitats for wildlife but also filter stormwater and reduce flooding risks. 3. Smart cities and nature. Technology can bridge the gap between urbanization and nature. 1. Smart sensors. Monitoring air and water quality helps ensure healthier urban environments. 2. Green building certification. Programs like LEED, Leadership in energy and environmental design, encourage sustainable practices in urban development. 3. Nature apps, digital tools connect residents to local wildlife, promote citizen science, and encourage outdoor exploration. The philosophical questions raised by Nature has long inspired humanity to ponder profound questions about existence, purpose, and interconnectedness. These reflections often lead to a deeper appreciation for life and a commitment to environmental stewardship. 1. The search for meaning. The grandeur of nature, its vastness, complexity, and impermanence, often prompts existential inquiries. 1. Why are we here? 1. Observing the interconnectedness of ecosystems reminds us that we are part of a larger whole. 2. What is our responsibility? 2. Recognizing humanity's impact on nature calls for ethical considerations about our role as stewards of the planet. 2. Time and impermanence. Nature's cycles of birth, growth, decay, and renewal offer a profound meditation on time. 1. Seasonal changes. The ebb and flow of seasons mirror the phases of human life, teaching acceptance of change. 2. Geological time. Mountains erode, rivers shift, and species evolve, reminding us of the vastness of time beyond human comprehension. 3. The unity of life. The concept of unity emerges repeatedly in nature. 1. Interdependence. From pollinators and plants to predators and prey, every organism plays a role in maintaining balance. 2. Shared origins. The evolutionary tree connects all life on Earth, highlighting our kinship with every living being. Nature and the cosmic perspective. As we gaze beyond our planet, the relationship between nature and the cosmos becomes even more profound. Earth, a tiny blue dot in a vast universe, is both our sanctuary and a reminder of the fragility of life. 1. Astronomy and the night sky has inspired wonder for millennia. 1. Ancient cultures, the stars guided navigation, marked the passage of time, and held spiritual significance. 2. Modern exploration, telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope reveal the stunning complexity of distant galaxies, deepening our understanding of the universe. 2. Earth as a living system. The Gaia hypothesis, proposed by James Lovelock, views Earth as a self-regulating organism where all living and non-living components interact to maintain conditions for life. This perspective reinforces the importance of preserving our planet's delicate balance. 3. The fragility of life. Seeing Earth from space emphasizes its uniqueness and vulnerability. Astronauts often report an overview effect, a profound shift in perspective that underscores the need for global cooperation to protect our home. The endless journey with nature. Nature's wonders are inexhaustible, and every new discovery adds another layer to its complexity and beauty. As we continue to explore, innovate, and reflect, one truth remains constant: nature is not just a part of life, it is life itself. Whether we're marveling at the intricate patterns of a snowflake, studying the resilience of a desert cactus, or contemplating the vastness of the cosmos, nature invites us to learn, grow, and protect what we hold most dear. Let us embrace this journey, ensuring that future generations inherit a world rich in diversity, beauty, and opportunity. Nature's story is our story, and together, we can write a chapter of hope and renewal. Africa sparkles. Nature as humanity's foundation. Nature is not just a backdrop to human civilization, it is the bedrock upon which our societies, cultures, and economies are built. From the air we breathe to the resources we consume, our survival and progress have always depended on the natural world. 1. Provision of resources. Nature provides the essential materials that sustain life and fuel innovation. 1. Food. Ecosystems like forests, oceans, and grasslands are the origin of nearly all the food we consume, from fruits and vegetables to fish and livestock. 2. Water. The natural water cycle, driven by evaporation, condensation, and precipitation, ensures a continuous supply of fresh water to sustain life. 3. Raw materials. From timber and stone to metals and fuels, every structure, machine, and technology has its roots in natural resources. 2. Ecosystem services. Beyond tangible resources, nature offers critical ecosystem services that enable human survival. 1. Pollination. Bees, birds, and bats play an essential role in pollinating crops, which is vital for food production. 2. Climate regulation. Forests, wetlands, and oceans regulate the global climate by absorbing carbon dioxide and releasing oxygen. 3. Soil fertility. Microorganisms and decomposers in soil break down organic matter, replenishing nutrients for plants and agriculture. 3. Cultural and spiritual significance. Nature has been integral to the evolution of human cultures and beliefs. 1. Sacred sites, mountains, rivers, and groves have long been revered as sacred by various civilizations. 2. Artistic expression. Many cultural symbols, motifs, and traditions are directly inspired by flora, fauna, and natural landscapes. The crisis of disconnection. In modern times, humanity has grown increasingly disconnected from nature. Urbanization, technology, and industrialization have created a physical and emotional separation that has profound consequences for individuals and the planet. 1. Urban living and nature deficit disorder. Urban areas, where more than half of the world's population resides, often lack green spaces and access to nature. This disconnection has given rise to 1. Nature deficit disorder, NDD, coined by Richard Louv. This term describes the psychological, emotional, and physical toll of being removed from natural environments. 2. Health consequences. Lack of exposure to nature contributes to higher rates of anxiety, depression, and chronic illnesses like obesity and cardiovascular disease. 2. Environmental exploitation. Our disconnection from nature has led to unsustainable exploitation of natural resources. 1. Deforestation. Forests are cleared at an alarming rate for agriculture, urban expansion, and resource extraction, leading to habitat loss and biodiversity decline. 2. Overfishing. Unsustainable fishing practices threaten marine ecosystems, deplete fish populations, and disrupt oceanic food chains. 3. Pollution. Industrial and plastic pollution contaminate air, water, and soil, affecting all forms of life. 3. Climate change as a wake-up call. The most significant consequence of our disconnection from nature is the ongoing climate crisis. Rising global temperatures, extreme weather events, and melting ice caps serve as stark reminders of the urgent need to restore our relationship with the natural world. A path toward reconnection. Reconnecting with nature is not just a personal journey, but a collective necessity. By fostering a deeper relationship with the natural world, we can address pressing global challenges and enrich our lives in the process. 1. Education and awareness. Raising awareness about the importance of nature can inspire individuals and communities to take action. 1. Environmental education. Schools and institutions can integrate nature-based learning to instill environmental stewardship in future generations. 2. Media and storytelling. Films, books, and documentaries about nature can inspire audiences to appreciate and protect the environment. 2. Eco-friendly lifestyles. Adopting sustainable practices in our daily lives can reduce our environmental impact. 1. Conscious consumption. Choosing locally sourced, organic, and sustainable products minimizes harm to ecosystems. 2. Energy efficiency. Reducing energy use through renewable sources, energy-efficient appliances, and mindful consumption helps combat climate change. 3. Minimalism. Embracing a minimalist lifestyle reduces waste and promotes intentional use of resources. 3. Community initiatives. Collective action amplifies the impact of individual efforts. 1. Urban gardening. Community gardens and rooftop farms bring greenery to cities and provide fresh produce to residents. 2. Rewilding projects. Restoring natural habitats in urban and rural areas helps revitalize biodiversity. 3. Local conservation groups. Grassroots organizations can advocate for environmental policies, organize cleanup drives, and engage in ecological restoration. The future of humanity and nature. As we look to the future, our relationship with nature will determine the fate of both humanity and the planet. By embracing innovation, collaboration, and empathy, we can create a harmonious coexistence. 1. Technology for conservation. Advancements in technology offer powerful tools for environmental protection. 1. Remote sensing. Satellite imagery and drones monitor deforestation, illegal logging, and poaching in real time. 2. Artificial intelligence, AI algorithms analyze ecological data to predict species decline, track climate trends, and optimize conservation strategies. 3. Eco-engineering. Projects like artificial coral reefs and reforestation drones accelerate ecosystem recovery. 2. Global collaboration. Environmental issues transcend borders, requiring international cooperation. 1. Paris Agreement. This global pact aims to limit global warming and reduce greenhouse gas emissions through coordinated efforts. 2. Biodiversity agreements. Initiatives like the Convention on Biological Diversity seek to protect species and ecosystems worldwide. 3. Cross-border conservation. Transboundary parks and protected areas, such as the Serengeti Mara ecosystem, demonstrate the power of collaboration. 3. The role of individuals. Every person has a role to play in shaping a sustainable future. 1. Citizen science. Individuals can contribute to environmental research by documenting local wildlife, monitoring air quality, or reporting invasive species. 2. Youth activism. Movements led by young people, such as Fridays for Future, inspire global action for climate justice. 3. Personal responsibility. Simple actions like planting a tree, reducing plastic use, or supporting conservation organizations can have a ripple effect. The endless journey with nature. Nature is a teacher, healer, and provider, offering infinite opportunities for growth, discovery, and connection. As we stand at the crossroads of progress and preservation, it's essential to recognize that our fate is inseparably linked to the natural world. Let us strive to be better stewards of the planet, not only for ourselves but for future generations and the countless species with whom we share this earth. Every effort, no matter how small, contributes to a larger movement of renewal and hope. The journey back to nature is one of the most meaningful paths we can take. Let us walk
Nature through time. A story of evolution and transformation. Nature's story is as old as the Earth itself, a tale of resilience, change, and interconnectedness. From the dawn of the planet to the present day, the evolution of ecosystems, species, and landscapes reflects an intricate dance of creation and destruction. 1. The birth of Earth. Approximately 4.5 billion years ago, the Earth formed from cosmic dust and gas. The initially barren and inhospitable planet gradually transformed. 1. Early atmosphere. Volcanic eruptions released gases, forming an atmosphere rich in carbon dioxide, methane, and water vapor. 2. First oceans. As the planet cooled, water vapor condensed into liquid form, giving rise to Earth's first oceans. 3. Origins of life. Around 3.8 billion years ago, life began in the form of simple microorganisms like cyanobacteria, which played a critical role in producing oxygen and shaping the planet's biosphere. 2. The Cambrian explosion. About 541 million years ago, the Cambrian explosion marked a significant milestone in life's history. 1. Biodiversity boom. This period saw the rapid emergence of complex organisms, including the ancestors of modern plants, animals, and fungi. 2. Marine dominance. Most life existed in oceans, with creatures like trilobites and brachiopods dominating the seas. 3. Mass extinctions and resilience. Throughout Earth's history, 5 major mass extinction events have wiped out large percentages of species, including the dinosaurs. Despite these catastrophic losses, nature rebounded each time, evolving new forms of life and ecosystems. 1. The Permian extinction. Known as the Great Dying, this event wiped out 96% of marine species but paved the way for the rise of mammals. 2. The Cretaceous extinction. The asteroid impact that ended the age of dinosaurs allowed mammals to diversify and eventually led to the emergence of humans. 4. The Anthropocene. Humanity's era. The current epoch, known as the Anthropocene, is characterized by humanity's profound impact on nature. 1. Industrial Revolution. The 18th and 19th centuries saw rapid urbanization, resource extraction, and pollution, altering ecosystems on a global scale. 2. Climate change. Human activity, particularly the burning of fossil fuels, has accelerated global warming, resulting in rising sea levels, melting ice caps, and shifting weather patterns. 3. Mass extinction. Scientists warn we are in the midst of a sixth mass extinction, driven by habitat destruction, pollution, and overexploitation. Nature's role in building resilient communities in the face of global challenges. Nature offers solutions for building sustainable and resilient communities. By aligning with natural systems, we can create a future that benefits both people and the planet. 1. Regenerative agriculture. Modern industrial farming practices often degrade soil, reduce biodiversity, and contribute to climate change. Regenerative agriculture aims to reverse these trends by 1. Soil health. Practices like no-till farming, cover cropping, and crop rotation improve soil fertility and carbon sequestration. 2. Agroforestry. Integrating trees into agricultural systems enhances biodiversity, prevents erosion, and provides additional income sources. 3. Community impact. Regenerative farming supports local economies, creates jobs, and fosters food security. 2. Nature-based solutions for urban resilient cities can harness the power of nature to adapt to climate change and improve the quality of life for residents. 1. Flood prevention. Restoring wetlands and mangroves reduces the risk of flooding in coastal and urban areas. 2. Heat mitigation. Urban forests, green roofs, and parks help cool cities, reducing the urban heat island effect. 3. Pollution control. Trees and vegetation filter air and water pollutants, improving overall environmental health. 3. Disaster recovery. Natural ecosystems play a vital role in mitigating the impact of natural disasters. 1. Forests. Acting as buffers, forests prevent landslides and absorb heavy rainfall. 2. Coral reefs. These underwater structures protect coastlines from storm surges and erosion. 3. Grasslands. Prairie ecosystems store water and reduce the risk of wildfires by acting as natural fire breaks. The power of biodiversity. Why every species matters. Every species, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, contributes to the balance and function of ecosystems. The loss of even a single species can have cascading effects on entire ecosystems. 1. Keystone species. Keystone species are organisms that play a critical role in maintaining the structure of an ecosystem. 1. Wolves in Yellowstone. The reintroduction of wolves transformed the park's ecosystem by controlling elk populations, allowing vegetation and other species to thrive. 2. Bees and pollinators. These creatures are essential for pollinating crops and wild plants, ensuring food production and biodiversity. 3. Coral in reefs. Corals support marine ecosystems, providing habitats for thousands of species. 2. Microbial biodiversity. Microorganisms, though often overlooked, are foundational to life on Earth. 1. Nitrogen fixation. Bacteria in the soil convert atmospheric nitrogen into forms usable by plants, supporting agriculture and natural ecosystems. 2. Carbon cycling. Microbes in oceans and forests regulate carbon dioxide levels, mitigating climate change. 3. Human health. The human microbiome, composed of trillions of microorganisms, affects digestion, immunity, and even mental health. 3. The ripple effect of extinction. When one species disappears, the effects ripple through the food web. 1. Predator-prey imbalance. The loss of predators can lead to overpopulation of herbivores, damaging vegetation and other wildlife. 2. Habitat alteration. Species like elephants shape their environments. Their extinction can transform entire landscapes. 3. Cultural loss. Many species hold cultural, spiritual, or economic significance for indigenous and local communities. Reimagining the future. Coexisting with nature. The challenges of the Anthropocene call for a fundamental shift in how humanity interacts with the natural world. By reimagining our systems, values, and priorities, we can create a future that honors and nurtures nature. 1. A circular economy. Transitioning from a linear, take, make, dispose model to a circular economy reduces waste and conserves resources. 1. Closed-loop systems. Products are designed to be repaired, reused, and recycled, minimizing resource extraction. 2. Biodegradable materials. Innovations in biomaterials, like algae-based plastics, reduce pollution and reintegrate waste into natural cycles. 3. Zero-waste communities. Cities like Kamakatsu, Japan, are leading the way in reducing landfill waste through strict recycling and community initiatives. 2. Renewable energy revolution. Shifting to renewable energy sources is essential for reducing greenhouse gas emissions. 1. Solar and wind power. Harnessing the sun and wind provides clean, inexhaustible energy. 2. Geothermal energy. Tapping into the Earth's heat offers a consistent and sustainable energy source. 3. Hydropower and tidal energy. Water-based energy systems leverage the planet's natural cycles to generate power. 3. The role of education and advocacy. Empowering individuals and communities to protect nature starts with education. 1. Environmental curricula. Schools can teach children about ecosystems, conservation, and sustainability from an early age. 2. Grassroots movements. Community-driven initiatives amplify local voices in advocating for environmental justice and conservation policies. 3. Digital platforms. Social media and online campaigns spread awareness and encourage collective action for global causes. Nature as a timeless legacy. Nature is not just the inheritance of past generations, it is the responsibility of the present and the gift we must pass on to the future. By embracing a mindset of coexistence and stewardship, we can ensure that Earth remains a sanctuary for all its inhabitants. 1. A planet for all. Creating a harmonious relationship with nature benefits all forms of life. 1. Wildlife corridors. Connecting fragmented habitats allows animals to roam freely and adapt to changing environments. 2. Marine reserves. Protecting critical ocean areas preserves biodiversity and supports sustainable fisheries. 3. Community forests. Local stewardship of forests promotes conservation while meeting community needs. 2. The journey ahead. Nature's resilience is a testament to its power, but it requires our care and respect to thrive. As we stand at this pivotal moment in history, let us commit to being not just consumers of nature but its guardians. Every action, no matter how small, contributes to the greater good. Plant a tree, support conservation efforts, and most importantly, reconnect with the natural world. Together, we can ensure that the story of nature continues to inspire, heal, and sustain for generations to come. Globe nature is infinite. And so is our potential to protect it. Seedling the cycle of life and death in nature. One of the most profound aspects of nature is its cyclical rhythm, the seamless transition between life and death, growth and decay. These cycles are not only a source of beauty but also a fundamental process that sustains all life on Earth. 1. The web of life in nature. Every organism is interconnected, forming a vast and intricate web. 1. Producers and consumers. Plants, as primary producers, convert sunlight into energy through photosynthesis, forming the foundation of the food chain. 1. Herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores rely on plants and each other for survival. 2. Decomposers. Fungi, bacteria, and scavengers break down dead organisms into nutrients, replenishing the soil and enabling new life to flourish. 3. Energy flow. The sun's energy, captured by plants, flows through ecosystems, demonstrating the interconnectedness of all living things. 2. The beauty of seasons. Seasons epitomize nature's cycles, reminding us of the transient and ever-changing nature of life. 1. Spring, a time of renewal and rebirth, as plants sprout, flowers bloom, and animals emerge from hibernation. 2. Summer, a period of abundance and vitality, marked by growth and the fullness of life. 3. Autumn, a season of transformation, as leaves change color and nature begins its preparation for rest. 4. Winter, a time of dormancy and introspection, where life retreats but does not disappear. 3. Death as a catalyst for growth in nature. Death is not an end but a transformation. 1. Fallen trees. In forests, fallen trees provide habitats for insects, fungi, and small mammals while enriching the soil as they decompose. 2. Wildfires. Though destructive, wildfires can rejuvenate ecosystems by clearing dead material, releasing nutrients, and making space for new growth. 3. Coral bleaching and recovery. While coral reefs face threats from warming seas, their ability to regenerate after localized bleaching events shows the resilience of ecosystems when given the chance to recover. Nature and its infinite wisdom. Nature operates on principles honed over billions of years, offering lessons that can guide human thought, behavior, and innovation. By observing and learning from these principles, we can create systems that are more sustainable, equitable, and harmonious. 1. Adaptability. Thriving in change. Nature teaches us the importance of adapting to changing circumstances. 1. Polar bears and seasonal ice. Polar bears have evolved to survive in one of the harshest climates on Earth by relying on seasonal ice for hunting. 2. Cacti in deserts. These plants store water, develop spines for protection, and photosynthesize differently to endure extreme heat and aridity. 3. Humans and technology. Just as species adapt biologically, humanity must adapt socially and technologically to face challenges like climate change and resource scarcity. 2. Cooperation and symbiosis. Collaboration is a cornerstone of natural systems. 1. Mycorrhizal networks. Underground fungal networks connect tree roots, allowing them to share nutrients and communicate stress signals, a phenomenon sometimes called the Wood Wide Web. 2. Cleaner fish and host fish. Cleaner fish remove parasites from larger fish, benefiting both species in a mutualistic relationship. 3. Human analogies. Cooperative efforts in communities, businesses, and international relations echo nature's emphasis on mutual benefit. 3. Patience and balance. Nature works on a timeline far greater than human perception, teaching us patience and respect for equilibrium. 1. Glacier formation. Glaciers form over thousands of years, shaping landscapes with their slow but immense power. 2. Rainforest growth. Tropical rainforests, which house the majority of Earth's biodiversity, take centuries to develop their complex ecosystems. 3. Sustainable development. The slow processes of nature remind us that rapid exploitation of resources disrupts balance, often with dire consequences. The spiritual dimension of nature. Beyond its physical and ecological functions, nature is a wellspring of spiritual insight and personal transformation. Throughout human history, the natural world has been a source of awe, reverence, and a deeper understanding of existence. 1. Sacred natural spaces. Many cultures and religions revere natural sites as sacred. 1. Mountains. Peaks like Mount Fuji in Japan and Mount Sinai in Egypt are seen as bridges between Earth and the divine. 2. Rivers. The Ganges in India and the Amazon in South America are viewed as life-giving and spiritually cleansing. 3. Forests. The ancient Druids considered groves sacred, believing trees to be embodiments of wisdom and life. 2. Nature and meditation. Meditating in natural settings enhances mindfulness and spiritual connection. 1. The stillness of forests. Forests provide a tranquil environment, free from distractions, allowing deeper reflection and introspection. 2. The rhythm of waves. Sitting by the ocean, one can sync their breathing with the waves, fostering calm and clarity. 3. The vastness of the sky. Stargazing inspires a sense of wonder and reminds us of our place in the cosmos. 3. Ecotherapy and healing. Modern practices recognize the therapeutic power of nature. 1. Green therapy. Spending time in nature is proven to reduce stress, improve mood, and increase overall well-being. 2. Nature retreats. Immersive experiences in wilderness areas allow individuals to reconnect with themselves and the world around them. 3. Healing gardens. Hospitals and rehabilitation centers are incorporating green spaces to promote recovery and mental health. The future of nature and humanity, a partnership. The future of life on Earth depends on the choices humanity makes today. By forging a partnership with nature, we can ensure a thriving planet for generations to come. 1. Rewilding the planet. Rewilding aims to restore ecosystems to their natural state, bringing balance and biodiversity back to degraded areas. 1. Large herbivores. Reintroducing species like bison and elephants helps maintain grasslands and forests. 2. Predators. The return of apex predators, such as wolves and lynx, regulates prey populations and restores ecological health. 3. Marine sanctuaries. Expanding protected ocean areas allows coral reefs, fish populations, and marine ecosystems to recover. 2. Environmental justice. Environmental protection must include social equity, ensuring all communities benefit from clean air, water, and natural resources. 1. Indigenous leadership. Indigenous peoples, as stewards of vast and biodiverse areas, play a critical role in conservation efforts. 2. Access to green spaces. Urban planning should prioritize parks and natural areas for underserved communities. 3. Global solidarity. Addressing climate change and biodiversity loss requires collaboration across nations, cultures, and economies. 3. Vision for the future. Imagine a world where humanity and nature thrive together. 1. Cities enveloped in greenery, with vertical forests and solar-paneled rooftops. 2. Rivers flowing freely, supporting diverse ecosystems and providing clean water for all. 3. Forests teeming with life, untouched by deforestation and degradation. 4. A global community united in its commitment to preserving the planet for future generations. Conclusion. The eternal journey. Nature is not just a part of life, it is life itself. It nurtures, inspires, and humbles us. It is a reminder of our origins and a guide to our future. As we face the challenges of the modern world, let us turn to nature for wisdom, healing, and hope. Every step we take to protect and celebrate the natural world is a step toward preserving the delicate balance of life. Let us honor the cycles, cherish the diversity, and embrace our role as caretakers of this extraordinary planet. In the infinite story of nature, let us write a chapter of renewal, harmony, and love for all that surrounds us. Globe Seedling sparkles. Nature is a mirror, reflecting human potential and limitations. Nature not only sustains life but also acts as a mirror, reflecting our strengths, weaknesses, and potential for growth. Observing natural processes reveals profound truths about human existence and provides invaluable lessons for navigating challenges in our lives. 1. Resilience in adversity. Nature demonstrates incredible resilience, offering hope and perspective in the face of difficulties. 1. Forest regrowth. After wildfires, forests often regenerate stronger and more diverse, symbolizing the human ability to rebuild after loss. 2. Coral reefs. Despite facing bleaching and destruction, coral reefs can recover under the right conditions, teaching us the importance of persistence and care. 3. Human analogies. Just as ecosystems recover from disruption, individuals and communities can rise from setbacks stronger than before. 2. Simplicity and complexity. Nature balances simplicity and complexity, guiding us to appreciate both. 1. Simple elegance. A single flower, with its symmetry and vibrant colors, showcases the beauty of simplicity. 2. Complex networks. Ecosystems like rainforests and oceans highlight the intricacy of life, with countless species interacting in perfect harmony. 3. Human reflection. Recognizing these dynamics encourages us to simplify our lives while respecting the complexity of the systems that sustain us. 3. Limits and balance. Nature operates within limits, maintaining balance to ensure sustainability. 1. Predator-prey dynamics. Ecosystems regulate populations to prevent overconsumption and resource depletion. 2. Seasonal rhythms. The cycles of growth and dormancy in plants ensure energy is conserved and resources are replenished. 3. Lessons for humanity. Embracing these natural limits can help us address issues like overconsumption, waste, and climate change. Nature's role in shaping civilization. Human civilizations have always been deeply intertwined with the natural world. From ancient agricultural societies to modern urban metropolises, nature has shaped culture, technology, and the trajectory of human history. 1. Agriculture. The foundation of society. The development of agriculture marked a turning point in human history. 1. Domestication of plants and animals. Early societies learned to cultivate crops and raise livestock, creating stable food supplies and enabling population growth. 2. Seasonal knowledge. Observing nature's patterns, such as seasonal rains and soil fertility, allowed ancient farmers to develop advanced agricultural techniques. 3. Cultural impact. the abundance provided by agriculture gave rise to art, religion, and governance, as people had more time to focus on pursuits beyond survival. 2. Natural resources and industrialization. The Industrial Revolution depended on natural resources, transforming societies but also introducing new challenges. 1. Fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas-powered factories, transportation, and urban development, fueling unprecedented progress. 2. Mineral wealth. Metals like iron and copper enabled the creation of tools, machinery, and infrastructure. 3. Consequences. The over-extraction of resources led to environmental degradation, pollution, and the modern climate crisis. 3. Urban design and nature. Cities have historically been built around natural features, with rivers, mountains, and coastlines playing central roles. 1. Waterways as lifelines. Rivers like the Nile, Ganges, and Thames have been critical for trade, agriculture, and cultural development. 2. Modern urban planning. Today, incorporating nature into urban environments, through green spaces, parks, and rooftop gardens, enhances quality of life and sustainability. The global biodiversity crisis. Understanding the stakes as human activity continues to disrupt ecosystems, the loss of biodiversity has reached alarming levels. This crisis not only threatens individual species but also endangers the intricate systems that support life on Earth. 1. The sixth mass extinction. Scientists warn that we are currently experiencing a mass extinction event driven by human actions. 1. Habitat destruction. Deforestation, urban expansion, and agriculture have fragmented and destroyed habitats worldwide. 2. Pollution. Plastic waste, chemical runoff, and air pollution are poisoning ecosystems, harming both wildlife and humans. 3. Overexploitation. Unsustainable fishing, hunting, and harvesting have decimated populations of key species. 2. Keystone species at risk. The loss of keystone species disrupts entire ecosystems. 1. Elephants. These ecosystem engineers shape landscapes by clearing vegetation, creating paths, and dispersing seeds. 2. Sharks. As top predators, sharks regulate marine populations, maintaining the health of ocean ecosystems. 3. Bees. Pollinators like bees are critical for the reproduction of many plants, including those we rely on for food. 3. Consequences for humanity. The biodiversity crisis has direct implications for human well-being. 1. Food security. The decline of pollinators and soil fertility threatens global agriculture. 2. Health risks. Reduced biodiversity can lead to the spread of diseases, as diverse ecosystems naturally regulate pathogens. 3. Economic losses. Ecosystem services, such as clean water and air, are worth trillions of dollars annually. Their decline would have catastrophic economic impacts. Nature as a source of technological innovation. The field of biomimicry, emulating natural processes and designs, has inspired groundbreaking technologies that address some of humanity's most pressing challenges. 1. Transportation and engineering. Nature's efficiency and adaptability influence transportation and construction. 1. Kingfisher-inspired trains. The design of Japan's Shinkansen bullet trains was inspired by the kingfisher's beak, reducing noise and energy consumption. 2. Gecko adhesives. The unique structure of gecko feet has inspired adhesives used in robotics and medicine. 3. Spider silk materials. Synthetic spider silk, modeled after one of the strongest natural fibers, is being developed for use in textiles and medical sutures. 2. Medicine and health. Natural compounds and organisms have led to life-saving medical advancements. 1. Antibiotics. Penicillin, derived from mold, revolutionized the treatment of bacterial infections. 2. Marine pharmaceuticals. Compounds from coral, sponges, and sea slugs are being studied for cancer treatments and pain relief. 3. Herbal remedies. Traditional medicine, rooted in plants like willow bark, the source of aspirin, continues to inform modern drug development. 3. Renewable energy. Nature provides inspiration for sustainable energy solutions. 1. Photosynthesis-inspired solar cells. Mimicking the process by which plants convert sunlight into energy has led to more efficient solar technologies. 2. Wind turbine design. The fins of humpback whales have inspired more efficient wind turbines with improved aerodynamics. 3. Algae biofuels. Algae's ability to produce oils efficiently is being explored as a renewable alternative to fossil fuels. The cosmic connection. Nature beyond Earth. Nature's influence extends far beyond our planet, connecting us to the cosmos and deepening our understanding of existence. 1. The universe's natural laws. The same principles that govern life on Earth apply across the cosmos. 1. Gravity. The force that shapes rivers and mountains also forms galaxies and governs planetary orbits. 2. Chemical elements. The carbon, oxygen, and nitrogen essential to life are forged in the hearts of stars. 3. Fractals in space. Patterns like those found in snowflakes and tree branches mirror the structures of galaxies and nebulae. 2. Earth as a cosmic jewel. Astronauts often describe a profound sense of awe when viewing Earth from space. 1. The overview effect. Seeing the planet as a fragile, interconnected whole inspires a sense of responsibility for its preservation. 2. Earth's uniqueness. Despite extensive exploration, no other planet discovered so far possesses Earth's perfect balance of conditions for life. 3. The search for life. The study of extraterrestrial environments expands our understanding of nature's possibilities. 1. Mars and Europa. Evidence of water on Mars and the icy moon Europa suggests potential habitats for microbial life. 2. Exoplanets. Thousands of planets orbiting distant stars may host ecosystems radically different from those on Earth. 3. Astrobiology. Understanding life's adaptability on Earth informs the search for life elsewhere, revealing nature's boundless potential. A call to action. Reclaiming our relationship with nature. The future of humanity and the planet depends on our ability to reconnect with and protect the natural world. This is not only a moral obligation but also a necessity for our survival and progress. 1. Individual responsibility. Small, consistent actions can collectively create meaningful change. 1. Sustainable living. Reduce waste, conserve energy, and support eco-friendly products. 2. Advocacy. Use your voice to promote environmental policies and educate others about the importance of nature. 3. Personal connection. Spend time outdoors, observe wildlife, and nurture a sense of wonder and respect for the natural world. 2. Community and collaboration. Communities can amplify the impact of individual efforts. 1. Local conservation. Protecting natural spaces within cities and towns fosters biodiversity and improves quality of life. 2. Education programs. Schools and community centers can teach children and adults the value of environmental stewardship. 3. Global movements. Joining global initiatives, like Earth Hour or tree planting campaigns, strengthens the collective push for change. 3. A vision for the future. Imagine a world where humanity and nature thrive in harmony. 1. Forests restored to their former glory, teeming with life. 2. Oceans clean and vibrant, supporting coral reefs and marine species. 3. Cities designed with nature at their core, featuring lush greenery, clean air, and renewable energy. Conclusion. The eternal dance of nature and humanity. Nature is both our past and our future, an eternal dance of connection, creation, and renewal. It is a source of beauty, wisdom, and inspiration, reminding us of the vast possibilities of life. As we walk this shared path, let us honor the gifts of nature, protect its fragile balance, and strive to live in harmony with the world around us. The story of nature is the story of us all, and it is ours to write, together. Globe sparkles.